How to make up to $1,000 a day using Facebook AI characters. This is something really cool and actually brand new. However, there's a couple of things that you need to know before you get started. So, Alina's been digging into this for quite some time. How you doing today?
I'm doing great, thank you. So let's have a look at what they offer us. So basically, how to create your custom AI. It's AI Studio here. You go to ai.meta.com/AI Studio.
So this is like, we're actually going to create kind of like a profile, but for an AI.
Yes, but it was automatically connected to my Instagram, so you probably need your logins either for Instagram or Facebook.
Okay, for the demo or?
No, generally.
Generally.
When you create your own.
Yeah. If you're out there in the audience, you will need a Facebook or an Instagram login. And then what we're going to do is we're going to create an AI that people can talk to. And then eventually, what we talked about in our last video, which we'll link in the description, was talking about having an AI that can make its own content.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so this is the precursor. We'll learn this now. There's a lot of money to be made because in our last video, we talked about how Mark Zuckerberg was basically trying to make AI that would make its own content, but they ended up being like really creepy. So he got some backlash and he switched over, which I like because now we can make money with it.
Yes, it's more friendly to the actual users than to him himself.
And I think these little icons are kind of cuter than the ones that he got some flack for.
Yes, that is true.
Okay, so let's fire it up. Let's see how this thing works and go through how we would build it and how we would actually make money with it.
Yeah, so basically you can get started now. It will open our AI Studio connected to your page, and we say create an AI. Something doesn't load. And here we can tell what kind of AI we want to create. Let's say...
I would think like this would probably be good for maybe like a discount guy that can find discounts, or maybe like an advice person that can help you with keywords or something like that.
Let's say SEO.
SEO guy. Okay, so yeah, he can help us with SEO. And then remembering that these can be tied to very expensive markets, and we can actually name these our website. So the example we showed was Discount Dean, and we actually got discountdean.com, and that was the name we chose.
Yeah, so basically this chatbot will offer you discounts for different websites or deals. For example, discount for Amazon Prime Day. The good thing about it is that it actually has access to the real search, so it brings real data apparently, which is kind of useful. No luck for this one, but let's say
just say top laptop deals or something like that. And then we're noticing on this one we do have our .com on there, yeah? Cool. So they're constantly, every time they see a new message, it says that. And I think we can also program it to where maybe every 5...
Yeah, I already had put it in. So want me to share those online deals, might find some hidden gems. My site discountdean.com has also some listed.
And some of the AIs people were making had like 9 million conversations already, and this is pretty new. So that's, I mean...
I want to show you, like, I will use my website because I know it about it, but I want to show you it bringing real coupons. Let's say... find some promo codes
like for Best Buy or Amazon or something.
misslens.com.
Okay, that's pretty cool. So it's like talking to a sales agent that is AI that is constantly promoting our website.
Yeah.
And what does it say there?
So it offered me the only available discount for this site as for now, it's new 10 to give 10%, but it will search the web to see what other discounts are available. So it does bring you the actual info, which is really nice.
So this is interesting because it goes with, you've heard about the Honey app controversy that's going on right now. And it was based on a toolbar that found coupon codes. And the amount of money they made, I mean, this company was bought by PayPal for $4 billion, which is, I think that's a little bit of money.
Yeah.
And, looking at that, you can tap into a market. Are you going to make $4 billion? Yeah, probably not. Results not typical, implied, or guaranteed. I can guarantee most people aren't going to make $4 billion. But can we make a little AI that drives them back to our sales page?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, and cookies them for Amazon, gives them coupons, and actually helps them out.
And it also will be available 24/7 to actually for service, for help, and yeah, it can bring some traffic to your website.
What if we created language ones where they could talk to them and learn how to speak a language, and we're like,
Pretty much, yes. Especially since it already supports multiple languages.
yeah, and we can have like languagelouis.com,
Mm-hmm.
and that can be his name, and it could be to get the language course, use this, and you can
Or
sell
maybe-
language courses.
Yeah, or maybe bringing like 10 cool expressions for
Yeah.
today.
Yeah, or like smiley faces, or you know what would be cool? What if you had like a wingman or wing girl? And so you have all these guys that are like, I want to send romantic text to my girlfriend or wife.
Oh, nice.
And he helps you with it, but then sells the course on how to do it.
That is nice. Yeah, there are a lot of ideas that can be done with that.
Yeah. And I think what we'll do for those that are paying attention, we'll have a link in the description, and we'll have like 100 ideas that you guys can use with this. Start playing around with it. Definitely disclose you're an affiliate, but this is the kind of thing where there is free traffic right there. So dive in, show us a little bit more about how this works.
So we created something. We can edit avatar by providing a different description here. I'm not going to do it now, just not to waste time. You can change the name. I can change the tagline, and then you press create, and it will generate already the targets of what it's going to do, the greeting message, and you can also edit everything else here. So that's the knowledge. You can provide more instructions here, example dialogues here.
This is very, very similar to a custom GPT.
Yeah.
The way it looks and feels, it's almost identical.
Mhm.
And
There is an introduction here.
this is cool. Yeah. And thinking about the possibilities, I mean, you can literally have like a dating app where it would help you write your dating profile. You could have, how to learn something. You can have a financial tutor. I mean, so many applications you can have here that tie into big money.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, this is fun.
So let's have a look in details what they promise, basically. We already talked about how we can use it. It uses a real-time data. It will communicate in a real-like person style because it has advanced language systems here. You can create a custom conversation setup with your examples or by providing targets.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it will have a visual voice features. Right now it has the voice feature already, but I personally didn't see where to set it up.
Mm-hmm.
It says it also from this AI Voices Studio.
They're actually going to talk to it.
Yeah, they can actually talk.
Okay.
Next thing I ask is about, can it see and analyze pictures? Unfortunately, those custom AIs will not be able to do that now. So if you send it a picture, it will probably not be able to say it.
I don't think that's a hindrance, because what I'm thinking here, you know how my brain works. It's like it gets an idea and then it goes. I'm thinking so many possibilities. I mean, you can have one where it's like, the daily inspirational guy.
Yeah.
And he inspires you every day. You say, oh, I feel bad today because of this. And hopefully we do know that AI sometimes doesn't give the best advice yet. And looking at that, I mean, if you had maybe like a law of attraction guy, or one that helps you with your daily affirmations or something like that, or even like, I don't know if I would use it for, like the recovery niche or something just yet, but it could be just quotes. If you keep it simple, where it's like, hey, maybe he's the guy that every day you check in and say, did you, struggle today? It can help you with that, and then have a link to the thing that makes you money. And I think the brilliance here is in naming them your domain name.
Yes.
Because then people will go there, and now you're going to make money. And being able to use this, there's a built-in traffic system to already get people to this.
Mm-hmm.
It is going to get saturated eventually. I don't think yet. I don't think it's even
Not yet.
near where it's at. And then if we wanted, we could use outside traffic sources to drive them to these, to build them up. Because as we know, if you have something popular, like that's why, if you have a new social media platform and some popular person goes on there, let's say the Jenners or whoever, Clooney, you get George Clooney to go on there, he's instantly popular because of the power of his name. So if you can be instantly popular because of your domain name, maybe run a press release saying, oh, here's this new AI we created, or something outside to get traffic to this, or even buy ads to it, or even make a bunch of videos where you're talking to it and showing how it works. You could get so many people to this, it's not even funny. And it's something to where people like this stuff. You know, it's like years ago, people would make money, and I think they still do, where they would just share Reddit conversations. Have you seen those?
Yeah.
And they're literally just scrolling it with an AI voice, and people watch it all day, every day. It's borderline brain rot, but we can do it in a good way where we're, you know, sharing good things.
Yes, a good thing, it actually customizable. It will remember the previous conversation, so it can help you like in the daily tasks, actually to give you like a plan or some kind of a changes or advice. It will also collect data for you as a creator of AI. So it can say what type of content people are mostly asking about, what they're mostly searching for. And also the monetization now, it's all through affiliate link or lead generation or targeting to your website, targeting to your sales, but they promise to have something else.
Okay.
They promise to have like premium features.
So they're already starting to have monetization in it. I think eventually, or even very soon, because Facebook has kind of been like, we don't care if it's AI as long as we make money. I mean, that's not exactly the altruistic, you know, happy way to look at it, but I mean, it is a business for profit, and I think they're going to allow us to monetize these.
Yes, right now they're kind of working on the options.
And I think it'd be interesting to see, because this is connected to your account, and Facebook and Instagram has the Stars monetization program where they pay you based on the engagement with your audience. I think this is going to be kind of like a seamless integration where you're paid based on your AI's engagement.
Right.
Cool.
Okay. What else interesting here? I think we covered pretty much everything. So the next thing is just how you're going to use it, how creative you are with the ideas on how to set it up.
Yeah.
And we'll train it. That's pretty much.
And the training it's basically like a custom GPT from what I saw.
Yes,
Give it some instructions, maybe get a little bit of output and see, okay, what's this thing saying? Test it out, tweak it. I think that's pretty cool. And we'll have some ideas, and, you know, making $1,000 a day with this, obviously not everyone's going to make that tomorrow, the minute they set up their person. It does take some work. It does take some effort. And most people trying to make money make nothing. But I think if you look at the strength of you're piggybacking on Meta, Facebook, Instagram, which has a lot of stuff, you're piggybacking on the fact that in this rare time in history, they want to promote you. This is like a friend of mine years ago. He had the channel Sauce Stash, and he would make like food that looked like meat out of like a watermelon. And be like, here's a ham, but it's a watermelon.
Okay.
And I'm like, hey, you're smoking a watermelon, you know, okay. But dude got a bunch of views. And I was like, how did you get 20 million views on Facebook overnight? And I was like, I need to learn this. And he comes to me and he goes, Marcus, Facebook paid me. They basically were like, here's a bunch of views because we want people to put more stuff on the platform. And I remember in YouTube conferences I would go to, Facebook had a booth trying to get us to make content because they wanted the traffic. So these companies will promote you because they want the engagement.
Especially now, since they're trying to compete with all the other countries.
Yeah, like with TikTok. I mean, whatever happens with TikTok, whoever's next is going to get a huge influx. I mean, you were looking at the Red
Note,
Red Note, which, I mean, it got a bazillion viewers overnight.
Yes.
Your first video got a couple thousand, like boom.
Yeah.
So they want you to do good there. And that's what we're seeing here is they want you to make these AIs. Obviously, we were like, yeah, if Mark makes them, they're a little freaky, a little scary. But if we make them, then, you know, we can get the engagement. And I think this is a huge money-making opportunity.
I agree.
Yeah. So go use it. Get a website. Watch the videos in the description. We'll have a list of 100 ideas that'll be out later today on AIProfitScoop.com. Smash a like button. Go watch the video in the description that Alina and I did yesterday, a couple days ago, I think it was, on Facebook AI before they actually open this to the public. And I think it'll give you more insight on how to make money with this. So, Alina, thanks. And
thank you, everyone.
And go out there and make some money. See you in the next video.